Hey, so I'm here with my best friend. She's a TikToker. I'm gonna link her account down below.
Please follow me.
This is the worst book I have read in the entire year. I read this 2 days ago, and I have to somehow make content out of this because, like, just a review, I would literally be so uncomfortable because it's terrible. So you're gonna catch me reading this to her and like explaining because it's literally crazy. Also, I'm not against smut. I love smut, but this is terrible. Firstly, because it's written in German and I'm literally cringing my eyes out, and also because it's just terrible. It's literally so terrible. And like I'm so gay. Okay, it's literally just terrible. But we'll get into it. So, do you have like any idea what this book is about?
No.
I didn't tell you.
Well, a little bit, but actually, no. I don't have any idea.
Yeah, but like it's just about this guy. He's called Nick, and he's a drunkard. Like, that's the title. And in my haul, I said it sounds hella abusive. It is. And yeah, it's just, the entire book is him doing it and doing it with other people, described in not like good detail because the writing is ass. I have to blur so much of this because I literally think YouTube will like kill my entire channel if I like actually read a word from this. I have to like talk around so many things. But yeah, it starts out with him just being in his room and like choking the chicken.
That's a crazy word for it, but
yeah. What do you want me to say? I can say that in YouTube. like he's doing all that, and the entire time he's talking about how good he looks and like his muscles are so big, and he's doing it in front of his in front of the mirror. He's doing it to himself. Yeah,
that's like kind of narcissistic.
Oh boy, this book is the narcissism overlord. Also, so he drinks a whole lot because he likes that while doing it, and. You know, just so you know what's in here. What do you have to do when you drink a lot?
I don't know, throw up or something.
No, but like...
I don't know. I don't drink a lot, so I have no idea.
It's a normal bodily function when you like everything drink a lot, not just alcoholic shit.
Oh, okay.
So he just says, let it run.
No.
And literally all over himself.
What?
Yes. He calls it his gold.
That's a really weird kink.
Yeah, it says on here that it's like very kinky, but it's mainly just that one kink.
No.
Like I was like, oh, I'm like not that like opposed to kinks, but that's one thing I'm never gonna do. So
for real, no kink shaming here, but that's too much.
Yeah.
Also, is this him on the cover?
No, the openings explicitly states that the model on the cover has nothing to do with the content of the book. If I was the model on the cover, I wouldn't either. I would sue these people if they didn't write that in there. Obviously, after he wets himself, he continues to finish the job all over the floor and licks it up.
What? No.
Like, I'm not even opposed to like swallow him. Okay, I'm saying it, but that is crazy.
Yes. Oh my god. I always lose the mic, but that's crazy. How? I mean, girl, like, what? I'm so sorry, but that's so disgusting.
And the thing is, then he just gets up, he takes his clothes with him under the shower because he says he can also like wash them because they didn't all over this. That's the straightest thing I've ever heard. And you can just take your clothes with you to the shower because you need to wash them. Girl, if I had done that, I would burn the clothes in a bonfire, and the ashes I would shoot in the orbit, and when they come down as a meteor, I would shoot that meteor up again, because what do you mean? I would never go. Also, I really don't want to know how his apartment looks.
I don't want to know how his apartment smells.
Oh yeah. In the next chapter, we go to his work. He works at like a warehouse. Not where he like has like to staple boxes the entire day, and that's why he's buff. He doesn't go to the gym. He's naturally buff.
Oh no.
And then we get to like, he tells us about all the places where his body has hair growth, and he doesn't shave.
Ew. I
He
hate
has a
this.
full
I hate
beard.
this.
He has hair over his entire body because that's manly, and he doesn't like these other hairless apes. I'm sorry
What?
that I'm a hairless ape to you, but at least I take care of myself.
No, I don't even know what to say to that. I mean, kind of, if you want body hair, that's fine, but then you have to, like,
Groom.
yes,
It's control. You have to control it. You have to not just like
let it
jungle.
grow, yeah.
So he is at work, and all the other people hate him because he's gay. But he also doesn't want to associate with anyone because he likes being alone, because he's like a lone alpha wolf guy. And then his boss comes up to him and says like, "You shouldn't be shirtless around here because that's
What?
against our work rules." He's shirtless.
He's
Yeah.
shirtless.
Yeah. And he says like, "No, I'm your best man. I'm doing what I want because that's the way this book likes it. That he just can do whatever he wants." And he calls his boss the Alpha Kevin.
What?
Yeah, the Alpha Kevin.
No.
And then he just says, "Oh, I also want a promotion." And the boss just, no. And he's like, "I want a promotion." And he just goes do his things.
I mean, well, he's confident.
Next chapter, we get to see him hooking up with someone because he wants a hookup. He's
What is this about? What he wants to get, or like,
well,
I want to hook up. Now I have a hookup.
yeah. He just messaged the guy on Grindr, and he was like, "I'm the dumb alpha guy," and like he meets him at a parking lot. Okay.
Oh.
The guy he's described as the twinkiest guy ever. Like he has shoulder long hair, with like a huge V line in his like top,
Oh.
and baggy pants, which like that could literally be me on another day, except for the hair because like mine's black and his was blonde. But yeah, he immediately gets on his knees. Like that's kind of relatable. But then this guy immediately gets to empty his bladder all over him.
No, what?
This is so disgusting.
But what is this book about? Just like piss at other people? Oh my god. No, that's probably worse than like the Mountain Daddy with all the milking stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, then he proceeds to like do it from back there, and also the things he calls his is like crazy. Like literally, there's
Jules.
no, like something like ball snot or something, and there's so many synonyms that I haven't even heard, and I never want to hear again. If a guy did this to me and says, "I want to shoot then insert one of these words into you," my ass would freeze up, close up, and never open itself again. I would die because my is stuck in me because it's literally so disgusting that a man could say that.
Oh, I mean, I like
dirty
books and
talk,
stuff and dirty, but this is way too much.
So after he like does all that, he does just like him again. Then he just drives off. The next chapter.
He's a really big red flag.
Of course he is. He's on Grindr. And I think that's a red flag in itself, but we don't need to talk about it. But yeah, he just sees this one guy and he is really into him, and they talk over chat, and this is the most unnatural way of talking I have ever heard. If this man, Alexander or Chris Raw, or one of those two people who wrote it, has ever heard a natural conversation, I wouldn't believe them. Or with what people? I don't know. it's so stilted. And also this guy is like, oh, I actually like want a connection. I don't just want to like empty. I just don't just want to be an empty hole for somebody. And like Nick immediately gets like, oh, I want to be up in you. I want to know it with you. I want to like the entire, and the other guy's like into it. And I'm like, do you have principles? Like what? Like you explicitly said you didn't want that. And then they immediately agree to a meetup. He's driving out 140 kilometers to meet this guy. I thought you didn't care. The entire book, you gave me the thought that you didn't care about anybody. And then you saw that ass that looked so good that you drive 140 kilometers to get it. I'm sorry, but that's not happening.
How needy could anyone be to do like stuff like that? I mean, no.
Next weekend, he drives out to meet this guy. And they like immediately meet up in his room and they just talk about the most ridiculous things ever. They really are into these loafers that they're wearing. Like, why? It's shoes that I'm already like against shoes that you wear in the house because why? Like, that's not a thing I ever do. But these people are, when I'm telling you, they get horrible for that.
What?
And so like then they immediately like do it.
What? Like, the whole book is just about him meeting up with some random people and doing it.
But he's in love with this guy.
Oh.
For some reason. I don't know why his connection... the book never explains why this connection with this guy is any deeper than with the twink, but it is. Also, he really likes him because he has body hair, and that's what a real man has. He also has body hair. There's constant talk about this on here. Also, I think this guy's a conservative.
So gross.
The kind of thing where you have like only I can do this, where I literally am so disgusted by a book that I start analyzing the politics of the characters in there. Best smut book. But like he's like the entire time like, oh my god, yeah, I'm having enough money, but all those damn politicians want to take my money away. And like, yeah, I had the politicians too, but then he is like, yeah, I'm usually not keeping up with politics. But when I do, they always say something dumb. Mind you, we have currently a democratic government where we live, and this is set where we live. So, not that I like our government at the moment, but it's just the thing that I'm not political is such a red flag to me because you're a gay person.
Of course you're political.
Is political.
For real, for real.
That just annoyed me. Like, and that's a side tangent because I should actually be concentrating on the book, but I'm not because I'm mentally dissociating because this is giving me head trauma.
Oh my god. For real? And he's like, I don't care about my rights.
Yeah! Oh. Also, this book is like really homophobic actually because he is like so demeaning to everyone that isn't him, and he's like the straightest guy ever. Like literally, you can see everything he does. It's like the straightest behavior, but he's demeaning to like everyone that's not like a really really aggressively hetero man, but is actually like into dudes. Also, he's really demeaning to trans people. Like it's like there's the German version of the T slur in here, which. Usually I get called that, but I'm just cross-dressing or like presenting feminine, and like I hate that. Like you can't even applicate the word right, and you can't even like have the right application for the slur. Like, grr, I just hated it. Also, it's really misogynistic. He doesn't associate with the women folk because they annoy him so much.
What? No,
it's so dumb. I hate it. Yeah. So he immediately does it. It's all the usual things. The letting everything out, then putting everything in. No, first it's putting everything in, then he puts it in, does it into him, and then carries him to the bathroom, into the shower, where it's described how it leaks out of him into the drain.
I have no words for that because no, just no. Why would anyone write something like
I don't know. Is anyone actually turned on by this? Like,
for real?
I was never softer than when reading this book. Like, I get more turned on by my textbooks from school.
Real? I mean, who thinks? I just can't imagine that someone doesn't think this is disgusting.
I also can't imagine that. Then they go to sleep, and the next morning he wakes up to the entire like room and the entire apartment reeking of human things that you let out on the toilet.
Ew.
Because they did it the entire time. So like this is the first time that was brought up, and he thinks it's disgusting. So I was like, why the did you do it the entire time then? So he wipes it up, and then like he makes breakfast for the other guy, and they like spend the day together or like something. And the other it's the afternoon. The other guy they lie in bed. The other guy is like, I'm going to the bathroom. I'm gonna take a huge dump.
Oh my
That's
god.
the straightest thing ever.
Hate it when
Only ever straight guys have told me that they're going to do that.
for real. And I hate it so much.
Anybody to know what I'm doing in the bathroom. And he's back in 3 minutes. You know that guy hasn't wiped a single thing.
I mean,
And then they proceed to do it.
that's
Girl,
oh
there was no douche in sight. That hole is grimy. Like, I am so disgusted at this point. Like, this book knows that. So the other guy is like, oh my god, you really like took a huge ass dump and also like douched yourself in 3 minutes. And I'm like, nobody can do that. That's not realistic. So like, what? Yeah.
that's
And then it cuts to the evening. They lie on the couch. They watch Netflix. There's specifically mention of Don't Look Up in here, which is a terrible movie. And they find it so funny. And I'm like, you have horrible movie taste too. I hate you people.
no.
He took like some like covers for the bed and the couch with him from his home because he knows that they're gonna make a mess. But he left them in the car. And now, while they are doing it again, he's reflecting, oh, I have these covers. Yeah, I'm not gonna get them now.
No.
And they drink like a lot in this sex scene, and they get really drunk. And it's all like drinking, smoking, doing it, and letting it out. And
Ew. That's
entire
like
time. And then they just sleep. They sleep in their in like a puddle of their own everything.
ew. 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 That's so oh my god. Really? I don't even want to think of that. I mean, imagine you live like a pig.
Yeah, straight guys are pigs, but these people are gay. So like, oh my god, this was like when I tell you that this is worse than Faust. And I had to read Faust for school. I'm
a big fan.
Did you see my Goodreads review of that? I wrote, she's 14, you creep, in bold letters, because that's all I have to say about this
for
book.
real. But I really want to
so
see it
much
in the theater. I really want to see it.
No. And like, okay, so the next day they wake up, obviously, like, I at this point just torch the entire building, throw a nuclear bomb on it, burn it. Just like crumble the continent to dust. I don't want to be anywhere near this. He just like gets up. He walks across to the kitchen and like drinks something. The other guy has huge ass diarrhea now for some reason. It's also described.
We have really unhygienic, alcoholic dude who has really weird kinks, and I don't like it. But are people out there who read this? I really want to know.
I also want to know. Oh, we have to look this up on Amazon. There are probably a bunch of... Because on Goodreads there were no reviews. I'm the only one.
It is 3.5 stars.
That's horrible in Goodreads terms. I don't know how good it is in Amazon terms. Go to the reviews. I want to see them.
Where are they? Oh.
Just scroll down. There's a 2-star and a 1-star review. Disappointed. Unfortunately, it is not enough to just knock stupid sayings that are really at the very lowest level. Should be funny and original, of course. Bad smiley. You should also master German grammar in such a way that there are not hair-raising mistakes on every page. There were actually very many grammar mistakes and spelling mistakes, which is obvious because they used AI to correct this book. They admit it in the acknowledgements. I hate it. I bought this used, okay? I didn't give these guys any money. This review is from Horst.
Oh my god, we have to connect with Horst, and we have to be best friends. He's probably a really fun
It's
person.
probably the wrong genre for my like. It was somehow too little story and too much effing. No shit! You bought a smut book, bitch! Not necessarily my kink either. Yeah, no, mine. Neither is mine. Like, but people seem to like it because there are probably more reviews in there.
5-star?
Oh, nobody left a written 5-star review. That's crazy. Yeah, nobody wants to show up with the name on here and like say that they aren't into this.
For real.
Yeah, but the book ends with the epilogue where he just says, "Oh my god, I'm so cool, I'm so masculine, I'm so hot, and I want to do it with this dude again that lives 140 kilometers away next weekend." And that's how it ends.
Yeah, that's
Amazing, right?
amazing.
I'm flabbergasted. This is literature right here. Forget my favorite book. Forget Wolf Song. Forget the snow. Forget the Foxwife. Forget anything. Throw Stephen King out of the window. Like this is the new thing. Chris Raw.
And-
he needs a literature Nobel Prize right now. I'm advocating for it. Ring the bells.
In 50 years, we'll analyze this in school. Just joking.
Could you imagine?
Imagine.
German teacher reading this and talking about how much literary merit this has. Oh my god.
Oh my god. That would be the most amusing thing.
What did the author think when he wrote this amazingly lit, shot, and atmosphered scene when this guy is sitting in front of his mirror and at his own self-image? Anyway, that was crazy, and this is probably like a long ass footage that I'm gonna have to chop together somehow.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed this, please let me know. Leave a comment or something. I always love to hear from you. And don't forget to support my friend on her
Thank
TikTok
you.
page. She's blowing up way more than me, but I'm gonna
No,
platform her
not really.
regardless. Bye.